Right guys, it's Andy here from Peninsula Painting Projects and welcome back. So if you remember on my review of 2017 and what I want to do for the future, I did say that I want to either purchase a wet palette or create my own. And a lot of people have said to me, creating your own, it's really cheap and the materials are readily available. So I went to the shops before and I got some stuff. So this is what I got. I got some sponges. Now, like I said, I only got 3 materials, and each one was only £1 each, which is great. I think we're only going to need half of one of these, so that's like 17 pence per sponge. And I probably guess you renew them every so often, maybe every couple of weeks or every few months. So that's really good, isn't it? The next one, we've got the greaseproof paper. Now, apparently, you can only use greaseproof paper. It's to do with how porous the paper is. It causes the water underneath the sponge causes the paper to stay moist, but it prevents the paint going into the sponge, if that makes sense. So that's a good one. And then finally, we've got the Tupperware box. So it's not even obviously to set it up it's £3, but to make one wet pallet it's going to be about £1.67, and that's cheap as chips, isn't it? And from what I've read and what people have said, the wet pallets they transform your painting style, they transform the convenience of your painting as well. It gives a new lease of life for your paints. So I'm looking forward to doing it, and I'm going to spin the camera around and we're going to have a little try making one. Nice one, guys. Cheers. Hello, guys. So literally, I've opened everything up. I've cut the foam to size, literally roughly cut it. Opened up the greaseproof paper, did the same with that. This was a double box, but that doesn't really matter because it's quite shallow, and that's what ideally we wanted. So first of all, you pop the sponge in here, and then we're going to, so obviously that's what's going to soak up the water in the base. And we got the paper, which might be a little bit too big, but obviously this is just the first trial. I'm just going to pop that all in like that. That being said, actually, let's take this back on, and we need to soak the sponge in water. Literally, just pour the water in, and I think it's best to maybe let it soak a couple more seconds. Let's see how much we poured in there. Let's see how much comes out. It's not actually that much, really, is it? Right. So I'm going to do that then. That's pretty damp. Now, obviously, guys, I'm just doing this DIY. I've seen a couple of tutorials online. So if you see that I'm doing anything wrong, just let me know. So that's nice and damp. I'll pop this back in. Smooth the paper over the wet sponge. Not too sure. I think I'm meant to put a couple of drops. And in fact, we've got a big brush here. Let's just get this all around. You can already see, not too sure whether you can see it, but it is a bit wet. Now, apparently you are meant to leave a couple of droplets on there. I need to clean that brush. Some aftercare. Right, so there is a couple of droplets. Maybe we could get rid of most of that. Right. Should we try it, guys? Oh, and there's the lid. Put the lid on the bottom. Should we try this, guys? What do you reckon? Yeah, go on, why not? So, what is a paint that is considered to dry out quickly? I would say let's give this a good shake. Good old Games Workshop. Now, let's get this over here. Wet your tip and then remove the water from it. As you can see, might need to put a bit more though. Let's put a bit more. Let's put a bit more now. Yeah, so I'm moving it across, guys, and it seems to be working. Yeah. Let's get, what's this? Yeah. Yeah, it seems nice and thin, that. Don't forget, guys, I'm trying to paint in the camera as well. Yeah, it does seem to be nice and thin. You know, guys, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm happy to give this a little go. And you know what I'm actually going to do, right? Let's do this then. So, we can see how much is on there. We can see how wet it still is and moist. We're going to pop the container back on it. You know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it for 24 hours and see how it goes. So guys, nice one, and I'll see you in a minute. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Also, Instagram links in the description. Don't forget to follow. Right guys, so it's been 24 hours now. So let's see how dry or moist the paint is. And that's it. Let's get a little paintbrush. So that's still a bit wet. Yeah. Oh yes. Look at that, guys. I'm absolutely made up of this. Where's that little model gone? Yeah, it's coming out. It's nice. It's nice and thin. 2 thin coats. I'm happy with that, guys. So it's been a success. You can even see on the shin there where I did last night. That's great. I'm happy with that, guys. So it's a success. You know, get down to Poundland and save some monies. Make yourself a little pallet, a wet pallet. And I'll see you soon. Nice one. Ciao.